Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, what up?
What up?
Good evening.
Just us two.
Test two?
Just us
Oh,
two.
just us two. Just us two for today.
Yeah.
Well, that's all good.
We got another one.
We got a lot to talk about anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll probably not to get to everything that we need to anyway. So
We definitely won't. We
as
never do.
usual,
We
you know,
never do.
we should call this the tangent podcast, bro. Off tangent,
Yeah.
talking about one thing, mixing with 50 others,
Yeah.
and then trying to figure out where we left off the last minute.
And I was like, oh yeah. She's like, you guys have to do like a better job like staying on top. I'm like, that's hard. It's way harder.
I think we would have to take notes.
It's easier, yeah. But then at that point, the whole point is that we're off script. We're no script, right? So it's like, it's
Well,
one
we
of the-
can let the people decide what we should do. Should we do a
Yeah.
little bit of a script to keep it in order, or should we just go with it as it goes? I mean,
Yeah.
even with whenever we have guests on, our guests show up here and they're like, what are we going to talk about? And we're going to be like, and we're always like,
Whatever.
whatever you want to talk about.
yeah,
There ain't no, there ain't no topic off, that's off limit.
Wherever
Maybe
the
one or two, but, otherwise, usually it's pretty open to everybody. Some people want to
yeah.
talk about certain things and some people don't.
I think what she means, she doesn't mean anything bad by it, obviously, but I think what she means is like when we are talking about whatever, to finish the topic before
Yeah, 100%.
before we go
100%.
into
I mean, listen,
tangents.
this is
But it's hard. It's hard.
this is a
We're like kids with like ADHD, dude. Like we're like squirrels. What? We're like, what's his name? Doug from Up. The dog. Squirrel.
But I mean, yeah, it's we don't have a script for a reason, because obviously it's just easier. It flows better when you don't have a script sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is better to have a script, but at the same time, dude, it's like whatever. It's a learning curve for us. This isn't something we're doing like on a
Yeah.
professional level.
Exactly. Not yet.
Well, listen. Hopefully, maybe one day it turns into something. But if you want to start a podcast and you give up after the first couple of months,
Yeah. We're coming up on a year.
it's not gonna do anything, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
we're coming up on a year.
we are coming up on a year,
We have 50 episodes almost, I think, right?
which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Did you ever think we were going to be podcasting?
No.
I thought about it for such a long time to do it.
Me too. I
But I
thought
just-
about multiple different things, like streaming, or doing something like that. But yeah, I mean, it was never out of the realm of possibility, right?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. That's very true. I thought about it a long time ago, and then when I thought about it a long time ago, I should have done it at the time.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like there is, and everybody's gonna maybe think the same way, but there is, a lot of different podcasts about a whole bunch of different things.
Right.
You can find podcasts about all kinds of stuff.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, and it feels like it's a little saturated, right?
Probably. Yeah.
I would say the good podcasts last, the crappy ones fall off. But also, not only that, but it's also how much effort you put into it.
Right.
Right. If you don't put the effort into it, then you're not going to succeed no
Yeah,
matter what.
if you only do it once a month, or not sticking to like a schedule, which we do as best as we can. Obviously, we have life happens.
Real life happening. Yeah, 100%. So
so
it's not easy to get it going and grow it into something big. But you can't just give up.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
not the way you really do things, and that's how it is with a lot of things. Podcast is one, not just business is another, family is another. Building your wealth,
any kind of relationship.
making a relationship that building a good relationship with somebody also takes a lot of time and effort.
Yep.
You can't just be like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna work out just great. You don't know. There's a lot of there's a lot of different things that you could apply that to.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you never know which way it'll go. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but you can't give up, right?
Yeah.
Also, the other thing is,
I mean, unless you're like an abusive relationship, but I guess.
yeah,
that
well,
point
that's
you-
a
at that
different
point you
story.
give
Yeah, that's a
up.
different story. But, in terms of like, if you're trying to succeed, you gotta roll with the punches, right? And
Take them
succeed
as they come. Yeah.
yeah, and succeed at meaning anything, like I said, the relationships, business, making money, whatever it is, doing a podcast,
Yeah.
right? You gotta roll with the punches and take it as it is. People, there's people out there to talk,
Oh, absolutely.
about
People are like,
whatever.
why are you doing this? Like,
Yeah, you
what's
should
the
be
point?
charged $500 for each podcast you do because you guys are talking a bunch of crap. That's fine.
Yeah. Don't watch
everybody's
it then.
everybody's open to. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody's entitled to it. So do
Yeah,
what you
we
want to
just
do.
Don't have to listen to them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why, like people like Joe Rogan, he always says that he's like, I post and ghost. He posts something somewhere
And never
and
touches
then
it
he
again.
never looks at the comments.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, if I look at the comments, it's over. Then it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
I look at the comments because I laugh.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and and I'm not gonna reply anyway, but I'll laugh. I'll think about it.
We'll only. I
Which I
respond to
shouldn't.
comments that are like, that are like, I wouldn't say like important, but like are worth the time to respond. Like, for example, I just saw a comment like, "Oh, somebody's watching our Polish episode. Like, hey, how do I watch this in English?" I'm like, I don't have an English version, but the father Greg did come on and do an English podcast, so I just pointed in the right direction, right?
Yeah.
That like something like that, I'll respond to, right? Something like, "You guys suck at speaking Polish." I don't really care. Or the ones that are like, they just let anybody podcast nowadays.
That's okay.
That's right, they do.
They do, exactly. We're in America. It's freedom of speech. You
Freedom
can
of
say
speech,
whatever
baby.
you want. Whatever you want. Sometimes if you say whatever you want, though, you might get a strike or a
I
flag.
mean, that's a whole different thing.
But that's a whole different thing. But before we do anything, we obviously, we appreciate anybody who listens to us. For us,
Yeah.
this is fun for us. We get a little bit of, we get feedback from random places, but we also get, people who come up to us and like, "Hey, I watched the podcast." I'm like, "That's cool, dude."
happened for the first time this weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Before I get to the story, I like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah,
share.
like our channel, subscribe to our channel, help us grow the channel.
Apparently, like 89% of you guys aren't subscribed that watch this.
That's
So,
crazy, huh?
dude. The analytics go crazy. Like, they tell you exactly what it is. Same thing on Facebook. If you see us on Facebook, I think it was like it was because we had such like a viral short. It was like 3% are followers and 3% aren't.
I mean, listen, follow us on Facebook. Like, subscribe, share here on YouTube.
We post everywhere. So
We post everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter.
X.
Or X.
TikTok,
X, yeah, that's what it is.
TikTok,
And Tic Tac. Tic Tac.
so.
So, if you like what we say, or are interested in even coming on and talking to us, just let us know.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
I mean, feel free to leave a comment if you suck, but
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just ignore
That's
it.
cool. I mean,
But yeah. Anyways,
we're not great at our job.
Yeah. Anyways, back to my story, and that's gonna be like, his head just can't get any bigger right now. But we were out on Saturday night, and we're at Imperial Oaks, right, the
Mhm.
brewery, and it was me, my buddy Jake, and Edita, and we were just chilling, having a couple beers, and so we're getting ready to leave, and I'm just like paying my tab, and like Edita and Jake are behind me, and I'm paying, and I'm like, this guy just like reaches over to like shake my hand. I'm like, the hell? I'm like, so I go to shake his hand. I have no idea what this guy is. He's like, podcast. I'm like, yeah. He's like, the priest. I'm like, yep. He's like, I love your show. I'm like,
That's awesome.
that's crazy. And then the best is, and then I heard this, and like Jake was talking to her, telling her a story, and she's like, "There's no fucking way that just happened," because she knew. She's like, "There's no way he's letting this go."
Yeah. Well,
Nope,
I mean,
I am not letting it go.
I mean, listen, dude, that's cool, right? I mean,
It was a crazy moment.
was definitely an interesting moment, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it,
was
just
super-
random person.
Yeah.
You don't know which people watch the podcast or the clips or the shorts or whatever it is, right?
Right.
Because that one clip that we have on Facebook that we shared, the one with the you need a Polish passport to move to Homewood Glen, that thing got 93,000 views.
Yeah. But apparently, mom's coworkers were making the joke at work.
Oh, that you need a Polish passport to move to Homewood Glen. That's funny.
They were making the joke at work.
Yeah. She did say something, I think. Yeah, she might have a proud moment for us right there for that one clip. Otherwise, she probably don't care.
Yeah, she's like, apparently her coworker was like, yeah, my like daughter or like somebody sent me this video. She's like, yeah, that's my friend from work's kids.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the world is an interesting place, right?
Yeah.
And people connect all kinds of different ways. Watching videos, screen, I'm having a real hard time talking today.
Clearly,
I don't know what's going on today.
I don't even know where you're going with this.
My head's just all over the place today. But people communicate all kinds of ways, and you can watch videos from anywhere at any time. I mean,
Right.
people from we had a lot of viewers from Poland for that one episode, right?
Yep.
And shout out to Polska. But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know who you're gonna talk to, who's gonna
And you
watch,
never- and
whoever's gonna interact in
Yeah,
some
and you
kind of
never
way.
know who's gonna see that video.
Yeah.
and how what the reach is gonna be on that video.
Yeah.
Right? We reached 100,000 people, right?
With
Over
that, yeah,
But that was
views.
just out with those couple 2-3 shorts and a video, we reached over 150,000 people.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. For just the clips.
Yeah, exactly. So
we got 1,000 views per video basically on those 2 videos, which is awesome. And
yeah, it's bigger than us, dude. It's bigger than
maybe it is bigger than us. But Father Greg was a good host to have on, or not a good host, but a good guest.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of interesting things to say, and
Still
I
have
think
more.
apparently I had a lot more to say in the Polish podcast on my end, because everybody's like, y'all heard is your ass talking.
Do you go to any point in a podcast, like you fast forward and you just fall talking the entire time?
Well, because sometimes you got to get the conversation going.
I think you were just excited to do it in Polish, and
I was.
and that's
I'm gonna be
why.
more excited on the next one
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
dude.
So I think you were just excited, and I'm a little self-conscious with my Polish, which is fine. I'm just gonna say, anybody that, whatever.
I mean,
I got
exactly.
I got an English accent
Listen,
in Polish, right?
I don't even know how we were gonna start that podcast,
Yeah,
and then I started it was hello, hello,
No, I
hello.
did,
and,
motherfucker.
you did, yeah, and then whatever. But I don't know what I was gonna be saying.
Yeah.
Like this is again,
That's exactly
it's
how we
even
did.
harder unscripted in Polish
Yeah, yeah.
than it is in English.
But
you know why?
Hey, but let's be honest. This is exactly how our first episode went too.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah,
We were like, what are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna talk about?
yeah,
And then we just clicked record, and then
yeah.
I don't even know did the first episode have yo yo yo?
I don't even know what it had. In all honesty,
it
to tell you the truth.
it might have, but
I mean,
that's the
But
one
that
that
was-
stuck for me.
yeah, but it was for that podcast in particular. Like I said, that I feel like it's much harder to do it in Polish because Polish is
We
my
think
first
in
language,
English,
right? Yeah,
but we think in English.
we mostly think in English.
Yeah.
I think in Polish sometimes, but if you want to put the words together properly, you really have to think it through. And then I tried to be somewhat like clean Polish. It lasted for
It did not work.
lasted for like
Did
what
not
2
work.
minutes, and that was about it. And after that, it's straight up.
I potem tylko
Straight
z
up
gwarą,
redneck Polish, dude.
apparently, dude. Z gwarą.
What?
Z gwarą.
Oh, it's
right?
bottom. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what all the comments said.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it is what it is. That
But
does translate to that is
that is a cultural thing.
but gwara is
Not
not dialect.
What would you call Gvara? It's
Dude, I literally just said it like 10 seconds ago. Accent.
accent. Yeah,
Yeah,
accent. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I mean, it's true, right? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but at least we do it.
hey,
Whatever.
I ain't ashamed of it.
I ain't ashamed.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If you can understand me, great. If you can't, get a translator.
I mean, apparently 100,000 people understood you. So
I guess. Yeah. But so, what do you think of the Super Bowl this
dude,
week,
this shit
huh?
was boring, dude.
So yeah, we
Waste
watched
of time.
we watched the Super Bowl. I watched. First of all, I wanted the Patriots to win, but it is what it is.
It wasn't.
I didn't even really care about the game so
Yeah.
much. In all
Yeah,
honesty,
I already know what you're gonna do.
those two teams were not. Those two teams were not my favorite teams.
I mean, the Patriots play like crap.
Well, they did play like crap. They have a very good defense, but they just couldn't get the offense going. I guess
Yeah.
I read today that what's his name had an injury, a shoulder injury. May, the QB for Patriots,
Sure.
he's playing with a injury, but they could say that
Yeah.
just to make him not look so bad. But I don't know. I watched till probably mid third quarter, and then I dipped.
I mean, I watched it all because I was at Editas. It was rude for me to leave, but
no, I didn't really care too much about it. I went to my sisters and our sisters
yeah.
and watched it there. Hung out with the guys a little bit. I watched the score was like 12-0 at halftime. I'm
Yeah.
like, eh.
And it wasn't even like no touchdowns. It was just
Yeah.
I
I think it got more interesting at the end later
Yeah.
on, but I didn't really care to watch. I bet on the Patriots like $50 and I lost it. So that was the end of that. And then
I should have bet on the Gatorade color. I got it right.
yeah. Dude, you
Yeah,
can bet on
yellow-
anything
ye-
nowadays. It's
yellow.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, the coin toss, the
Yeah.
Gatorade, the color of the Gatorade. I mean, obviously the score.
Which halftime show did you watch?
Both.
You watched both?
Both.
And what do you think? Give us your perspective. Give Marcin's perspective on the halftime show.
I don't really give a shit, bro. To be honest, I like the All American one better because I just like the artist better.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Kid Rock didn't even sing; he was lip syncing the whole time.
that was funny as hell.
But I mean, it is what it is.
But
right?
you know
the guy is old.
But you know who the guy after him was singing?
who?
The guy who sang the song after him, the last song.
No, I didn't watch the full thing.
Oh, you didn't watch the full thing?
No,
Dude.
because
so
it didn't finish by the time they started playing again.
The crazy part is, so Kid Rock was singing, right? Like he was in this one song. He did one quick song.
Mhm.
He was lip syncing basically the entire song.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Right. And then it went dim. And then they came up with this one random artist. I don't know, something Richie, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. I don't think anybody knew. It was Kid Rock.
Oh, really?
under his actual name. And he
Uh,
sang what song did he sing? I forgot what he sang it. Look up real quick. I can't. I'm literally like missing out here. But he sang a very good song that he added an actual extra lyric to it about Jesus at the end, the Bible and Jesus. What song did Kid Rock play? There you go. He sang "Till You Can't."
Till you can't.
It was a good song.
Cody
I mean,
Johnson.
it's already a good song as it is, but he added another lyric to it.
Yeah,
A reimagined, slower version of "Till You Can't." It was good.
yeah.
I liked it. I didn't realize it was Kid Rock at the time. It was just an older looking dude, and I'm like, dude, it looks like Kid Rock, but it's. I didn't know, and then later on I read up on it that it was actually him.
I'm actually going to a Cody Johnson concert.
Oh yeah,
That's favorite.
he's a very good. He has a
singer.
very good song that I like. It's called "The Painter."
That's literally
song is
that's literally
legit.
Edita's favorite
I
song.
love that song.
Shout
That's
out to
such a good
Edita, it's her
song, dude.
favorite
That's a
song.
good song. So shout out to Cody Johnson for writing a
Yeah.
good song, dude.
We're-
That was a good song.
That one. I mean, he's got a bunch of them.
Yeah, but this "Till You Can" was a good song too.
Till You Can is good.
Yeah, "The Painter" is my favorite song.
I'm
of
literally
Cody
looking
Johnson.
it up right now. He's got a new one. It's like When a Cowboy Prays is a good one. She's been making me listen to Traveling Soldier, which is good.
Yeah, dude. I'm a country fan, so that show to me was good. I liked that show. It was very like it was
country.
America
Yeah, it
country
was
to me,
country, yeah.
right? But I didn't watch the Bad Bunny show. I did see that he was walking through sugar cane, like a plantation kind of thing, which I guess.
I mean,
is,
he had like a whole set where there was
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
storefront, like
I
a taqueria. You know,
I don't not necessarily. I'm not a fan of Bad Bunny, right?
Yeah, I don't listen to his music.
I don't
right?
listen to his music. I'm not a
Not
fan
that we're
of
not
him.
fans, like we hate him or anything.
No, I don't
It's-
hate him.
it's just-
He's an
it's-
artist. He's a good artist,
Yeah,
right?
We just don't listen to his stuff.
I just don't listen to his stuff. I
Yeah.
don't like some of the things he says. And honestly, I feel like, and this is, and here's the part about it that's kind of like divisive, like where
Where
you
people,
had two separate different shows, right? I wasn't a fan of him singing everything in Spanish.
True.
I don't have anything against Spanish people. I like Spanish people. I got
Yeah.
friends who are Spanish. I got
Fine by me.
everything's. But if you're doing a show for the American public in America,
Shouldn't you sing something
you
that
should probably be singing in English.
it's something
or-
something that everybody understands?
Or if you want to do that way, where you want to do like
Yeah.
mix it up. Do some Spanish, some
Well-
country, some rock, some pop.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
do
I mean, he
something
had a
like
song. Lady Gaga was there singing a song. I don't even remember if it was English or in Spanish. To be honest with you,
I don't know because I didn't watch
but
it.
I know she was. I know she was there because it was playing.
I know she was there. Pedro Pascal was there, the actor. Jessica
really?
Alba. Jessica Alba was there.
Um,
I know that. I read up on it. I didn't really watch it. I watched
Yeah.
clips of it. It didn't
Yeah.
look like a terrible setup or anything like that.
no,
It's just not down my alley, bro.
Yeah.
It's not something
It-
it's like me, it's like us sitting there and watching them singing a Polish song at the halftime show.
yeah.
People
We're gonna
are
be
like, what-
fans.
What the hell are these people doing? What are
Right,
they
right,
saying? Right? Like, like if
Well,
you
it's like literally making your American friend go to like a Polish concert.
yeah, exactly.
Right,
They
like,
have no idea what the hell's going on.
Right, exactly.
And so I wasn't a fan of that. I'm glad he didn't wear a dress. I kept hearing that he was going to wear a dress. Glad he didn't do that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think it would. I think even he knew like it would have been.
that would be pushing it.
Yeah, yeah.
I get it. He's from Puerto Rico.
And he
he's
stood
an,
up.
He's
He-
an American
I
citizen.
Yeah, I get he stood up for for whatever he believed right was the right thing.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not
You
saying
know.
that there was a for him it was maybe it was a message, maybe it wasn't like a really like it wasn't like a very like controversial message,
Yeah,
I guess you could say, right? He could have said F ICE
yeah,
and that would have been right. They would have been like, look what he said and look what he did. But
He did the exact opposite. He said, "These are all countries. These are all American. This is all America. And,
yeah,
right. This is all my country, and which is fine, right? I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's fine with me. I liked the other halftime show, the TPUSA show, but I also think that it was that show accorded as well as with the as well as the halftime show. All that did is just create more of a divide.
it is so yeah.
Like
Exactly.
I don't like that. Like we should be coming together, and I understand that that's easy to say to come together when there's polar opposites on every side. Where some people support what the government's doing in terms of like deporting people. Some people don't. They don't like it. They they want everybody in here. You gotta have some ground rules. You gotta
Yeah.
follow some rules, man.
Yep.
There's a reason you have a country with borders for a reason,
Yeah.
But in terms of the two shows, I think that was a little bit too
They went too far.
I think it went too far.
Too far.
Too
Absolutely.
far. While
I
I'm a
mean-
fan of TPUSA and everything,
That was kind of a
yeah, but also that's the same thing we just said earlier. But if you want to watch something or hear something, you got to understand it.
yeah.
I love the show that they had though. It was good.
TBUSA?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
artists were great. Brandley Gilbert was there,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
All that it was awesome.
brass knuckle
Yeah,
microphone.
dude. Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah,
he got a little chubby.
He always
but,
has that. He's always had that.
But it was a good show.
Yeah.
Lee Bryce, I love
Yeah,
Lee
yeah,
Bryce.
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it was just not the actors, but the singers that were performing that made me turn that way. Right.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
sure other people did too, but
And there's it's an opposite way too, right? There's people that don't like country and they're like, oh yeah, well, like for example, we were watching it, like, and Disney's was like, can you guys please put on Bad Bunny, right? And we're like, no.
we had one fan at our sister's house yesterday. She was like, we're gonna watch Bad Bunny. And we're like, no, we're not.
Yeah. Well, she was like, so I put it back on for a little bit, and they're like, dude, I wasn't enjoying it at all. Nobody else was enjoying it, so us other 7 decided that we're just gonna watch the other one because
Yeah.
it's better.
Majority
Right?
rules.
Majority rules.
That's it.
And like whatever, she could throw a fit.
So,
whatever, but it is
cool.
what it is.
Cool that we had 2 different shows that you can pick what you want to watch.
Yeah,
But not cool in terms of the divisiveness. It was
the puppy bowl's enough, dude. We don't need.
yeah. We
Another
don't. We
halftime
don't.
show.
It was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
And like I said, people pushed one way or the other. Obviously, that just causes more division, more splits. One person looks one way, one person looks the other. I've seen a bunch of clips today of bars that like turned off one or the other, and people like bitching and crying and
Yeah.
and like this and that. And what is that? That's just
It's-
more.
Yeah, you're just making it. You're
just
trying
causing-
to divide. You're causing more divide.
Yeah, you're
right?
causing more
It's
divided, but that's
simple
not
as
what we
that.
need. We
It's
need people to
stupid.
come together and just really like get it together.
Yeah, either you guys are, either you agree with it or you don't. You're entitled to your own opinion, and you're,
Exactly.
you if you don't like it, don't watch it. Whatever.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, I've also noticed that like. I don't know. I feel like whoever coordinates the Super Bowl needs to do a better job of picking people. Listen, Bad Bunny did fine. It's a great opportunity from him. I'm not, I would say yes as well, right? Even if I was just singing Polish music, I would say yes to if somebody was like, "Hey, you want to come on a Super Bowl?" Absolutely. Who would say no to that?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. The only thing I
don't know if I'd
like,
be the person picking, that particular person.
Sure.
Right, but
But what I'm saying is if you get offered it, you're saying yeah.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
That's what I'm
100%.
saying, right? So he got offered it. He said yes, right? That's whatever. That is.
I
what
wonder.
It is.
Well, we'll see what happens.
If anybody needs to like question anybody, you'd question the person that put together the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, I know NFL is trying to go more like international, like they're having games in Europe and
Sure.
they do games in Mexico and stuff like that. Cool. And then I don't know if they did a game in Mexico or was it Brazil? Brazil, I think. But regardless, whatever, they're going more like international, and I understand.
yeah,
But let's just stick to where we started.
yeah.
We started in the United States of America with
If you have a Super Bowl over there, you could do it over there.
Americans were the first ones watching the football, right? Do you want to spread the sport around the world? Sure. Do you do it where you cause a little bit of divisiveness? Maybe that's for next year. Maybe they'll learn a lesson this year of some sort.
I don't think so. Here's why. And this was my other point. Last year they had Kendrick Lamar. His whole Super Bowl halftime show was a diss at Drake.
So then, who would be, in your opinion, who would be a good halftime show?
Dude, don't you remember when like Prince did it?
Yeah,
That was a great halftime show.
but that was a long time ago. Different times.
What do you mean different times?
Different times. Different.
I mean,
people.
if they
are
had like a
different.
rapper, J. Cole, right? He's not one to like. He's not one to.
Try to divide.
He didn't. I mean, he's got his own views, right?
Well,
But
of course,
I
nobody
don't
does.
think he's gonna try to. But he's not gonna. He's not like going after another artist.
I
or
say
something
for
like,
next year, you know who they
or
should have?
country artist, bro.
You know who should they have next
Cody
year?
Johnson.
No, Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he's a good one, dude. Did you see his speech at the Grammys? It was the Grammys, right? See how much weight he lost too. All Jesus.
Dude, bro, Jelly Roll has turned into like a superstar slash almost like a
Motivational.
role model,
Yeah.
like a motivational kind of person.
He-
He was in such a messed up place.
Yep.
He had such a messed up life, and now he's here, dude, and he's just living it up, dude. He's a good person deep down
Yeah.
inside. You can tell by the way he talks and the way he walks and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
else,
yeah.
dude. He's just a good person. He just got a bad roll of dice in the beginning of his life.
He got dealt a bad hand, right?
Yeah, but he made the most of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in
He-
prison and everything.
Do you know who else? Post Malone.
Oh, Post Malone, yeah.
Yeah.
Post Malone too.
He,
Yeah.
He also like he's also like one of those like he used to be big time druggie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now he stopped.
He does a big mix of different kinds of music, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he had a song with Morgan Wallen.
Morgan
you
Wallen
know?
would be another one I would say.
That-
You know, like I know they're kind of trending in the country direction, but here's a good one. Gene Simmons from Kiss, bro.
yeah. Yeah.
He's been talking some funny stuff recently. He's a big Bitcoin guy, though.
I'd be cool. I'd be cool. Jelly Roll would be fantastic.
100%. We should start a petition starting today. Next year's Super Bowl, Jelly Roll, dude.
Yeah. Or he can just come on the show and
Yeah, hey Jelly Roll, if you're ever out there and you're by in Chicago, swing by. We can talk about it. But no, I like him. He's a very good. He has very like heartfelt songs. He has very like it seems like he's a good person.
Yeah.
He like I said, he got dealt the bad
hand
when he was younger and everything. Obviously, you can tell by his tattoos and everything that maybe some of those weren't the smartest decisions.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they were to him or they weren't, but I don't think he,
I just can't believe like how much weight he lost. Like,
yeah. Well, where he got to and where he started.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, true. I mean, he had to have been close to 500.
I don't think he was that big, but he was pretty big. He was probably in the 400 somewhere. So Jelly Roll, hopefully for 2027
Dude, I'm
Super
down.
Bowl.
I'd watch that one.
Everybody would watch that.
Yeah.
You know? And you don't have to make it political. He's not going to make it political, but
Yeah.
he'll probably talk about Jesus,
Which is fine by me.
which is what saved him.
Yeah.
And if it saved him, then it could probably save anybody else out there who wants to listen.
Right. Exactly.
In all reality, I mean,
Jesus ain't gonna do the job for you, but
like the priest said, dude, you need some kind of foundation. You need some kind of support. You need some kind of something to teach not only yourself but your kids and your family and everything, that there is something there behind the scenes that's kind of guiding you maybe in the right direction. Giving you some kind of a meaning to life, right?
right.
Like there's no, you can just. I don't understand how. I don't understand how some people can say there is no God, there's no nothing. We're just here to live here for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And what's your conscience, though?
Well, I always like those conversations. I think I don't know if it's who I was listening to Joe Rogan or who I was listening to.
Who
but-
also started going to church?
Yeah, but he's like, dude, the nicest people ever. Like, the kindest people.
The kindest people
are at church.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's like, you're leaving church. Like, nobody's in a rush to cut you off. Like,
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it is here,
Yeah.
for the most part.
For the most part.
You got a couple people, outliers.
We're not even gonna go there.
But like people when you walk in church, everybody holds the door open.
Yeah, and that teaches you a little bit of civility.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, wherever I go, whoever it's with, if it's by myself, wherever, if someone's walking, I'm holding the door open for them.
Yeah, same.
I feel like that's just a duty that I cannot let go.
What's the limit though? How far away they gotta be?
I can hold the door pretty far.
Really?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't do it. It's
you're,
awkward
like-
at a certain. It's
If
awkward.
you're like at
Less
least
than 10 feet.
if you're like I'm at 10 feet, I'm holding the door.
Yeah, less than 10 feet.
Yeah, like 15 feet, I'm questioning my shoulder or not.
Dude, yeah, because it's like if you gotta hold it for more than like 3
But it
seconds.
also depends
it's
on
too
who's
long.
coming. If it's some dude walking like a prick, then I'm not gonna hold the door for him that long. You know what I mean? I'll hold the door.
Yeah,
I just won't hold it for like
like a grandma who's
a grandma. I'll wait there for
A
5
minute.
minutes if I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Just to hold the door so you can just
Yeah.
get in and out. For the
pick her up and move her.
specifically for like older people, I
Yeah, same. I mean,
I hold the door.
I feel like we learned even very young at church. Like Dad would be like, "Get up," so this older lady can sit down.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Even when we were like 9, 10 years old, Dad's like,
Which
"Get
I
up."
feel like sometimes that's missing.
Yeah,
Think about it.
Yeah,
You know, I was always taught that if there's a woman
yeah,
or an older person, and I'm sitting and they're standing, it's my duty almost you
Yeah.
could say
chivalry.
to get up,
Yeah.
offer the seat, and I can stand the rest of the way. What's
Yeah.
it gonna do to me?
Exactly.
I'll just have better blood flow at that point. You know what I mean?
It's chivalry. That's what
So
it is.
is that what it is?
Yeah,
Chivalry?
chivalry. It's like holding it.
Well,
opening-
chivalry is dead in a lot of places, so we should
Yeah.
bring it back. I've been trying, so hopefully people will
I mean,
catch
I
it
usually stand at church anyways.
Yeah, but I mean
You know?
the whole door opening and everything. I see it though.
Yeah.
I see it because there's
I mean, there's people that hold the door open for me, right?
Yeah,
And
100%.
every time you say thank you.
thank you
right?
very much. And then
Yeah.
there's people who are just I don't want to see 'em.
I like the ones that like, especially when it's a double door and you open the door
yeah.
for the first one and you walk in, they're holding the door open for the second one.
That's
It's perfectly fine.
that's perfectly fine, dude.
And
That's,
then you say thank you, and they say thank you.
yeah, there's a connection
yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
But that almost tells you what kind of person that would be
Yeah,
most of the time.
most of the time.
Yeah, it could tell you like, oh, this might be, this kind of person, whatever, right? But sometimes you can know, when a certain person like doesn't hold the door for you. Actually, just, most people hold the door or
They're
pretty
just looking down, just
civilized
or
people,
like
or
they
whatever,
like
right?
they like slide through the door, so it's like barely opens when they're coming out. So like you don't even have time to like open.
I don't know
it.
why we talk about opening doors and crap like that, because sometimes you can tell sometimes which people think the same way and which people don't.
Yeah.
You can tell when some people were taught something in life, like even by the parents or just by
right.
civility
Or like
or not.
or a good TV show or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like exactly. And sometimes you see that in some
Yeah.
TV shows. After you,
Yeah. Right.
after you,
Exactly.
Oh, I got this one. You got that one. Perfect. So that that's just the way it is. I like how that we went all the way off to opening doors from the Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. So, anyways, Super Bowl. The game was lame. The halftime show was blown out of proportion for no reason.
I agree.
And Jelly Roll should be the headliner next year.
100%. Jelly Roll should be the
to wrap up that subject.
Yeah, Jelly Roll should be the headliner for Super Bowl 2027 in 2027.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hopefully they hear our message. We're just two, regular fans. I don't even watch football that much. I don't have time.
Dude, same.
And
I know. I know.
The Bears had a good season, which is kind of shocking, but good
yeah,
for them.
That's
Hopefully they're better next year. Or usually when they have a good year, then they have a really shitty year next year. So we'll see what happens with that.
I like the coach.
Yeah,
Johnson.
Ben Johnson. Yeah, he's a good coach. Yeah,
He's also a very religious guy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of football players are though.
You ever hear how he fired the two rookies? So apparently they were having practice and these two rookies didn't show up and they were like, yeah, due to health issues, like we can't come to practice, And then Coach Johnson goes online later and there's pictures of them at the club at the night before. He goes and he just fires them.
You mean cuts them?
Cut him completely, yeah. Cut him or whatever, fires him or whatever.
Mm.
Kick him off team.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. You lied.
He lied. And he's like,
You didn't treat your
he's like,
responsibilities
he's
like,
like,
a
yeah,
responsible adult.
Exactly. He's like everybody else is busting their ass over here.
Yeah.
And you don't want to come to practice because
And mind
you went out last night.
And mind you, you're getting paid
Yeah.
good money to be
Right.
there.
It's your job.
And there are plenty of replacements waiting behind you that will take that job
And probably work harder than you
with
will.
no questions asked.
Yeah.
So if you're that dumb to make that kind of decision,
You don't deserve to be there.
you don't deserve to be on
Yeah.
the team. I mean, that's just and that works on the entire team.
Yep.
So
He also has. I'm assuming he has insane locker room speeches.
From the
Because
videos we see.
if they're fourth quarter Andy's over here,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I gotta know what he's saying in there.
Yeah, dude, I can't. The Bears, this was 7 games they came back in the fourth quarter to win.
Yeah.
Dude,
I gotta know what he says in there.
I don't know either, but dude, bro, it's like I don't know. Maybe he's like, I have faith in you in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
that's
let's
it.
just all say a prayer.
We will win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good for the Bears. Hopefully they do better for next year. I don't know we'll see what the season holds.
Yeah.
I seen one commercial yesterday though that was interesting to me. The Pokemon commercial, man. Pokemon turns 30, I think. Is that what it was? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Something like that, 1996.
Yeah,
Makes
that'd be
sense.
30. Is that 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 30.
No. Yeah, because I'm 30. I'm turning 32. Yeah.
Yeah, 30. They're celebrating the 30-year anniversary, and I don't know how Pokemon is nowadays. I mean, I know Pokemon used to be very popular. Pokemon was so popular when I was a kid, dude. That was like the best
Still
thing
popular.
ever.
Still popular. Now it's more of collecting than anything else.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean they still have the games and all that stuff.
Because I see Pokemon Go is still something that happens all the
absolutely
time.
people still play all the time.
Because our friend that was on here before, Wojtek,
Yeah, he used
from
to
a couple of episodes, I don't know if he still does or not, but he used to like stream when playing on Pokemon Go, and he got a lot of subscribers and a lot of people watching. He actually made money on that thing doing that, and that's pretty awesome for him. I don't know if he's continuing to do it or not. I know he's probably busier now with family. He's got work and stuff like that, but hopefully continue to, because I mean, it's still popular.
My thing was I always wanted to do a channel where I open packs. That was my thing. Like I still to this day I want to, right?
We should buy a pack and we should open it here, dude.
Dude, I probably got one in the car to be honest with you. I've been now Jewel has Pokemon
Don't tell everybody.
kiosks, right?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter. Here, I'll tell you why. They have Pokemon kiosks where they sell like either booster packs or like the entire boxes with like 12 booster packs or 6 booster packs boxes, right? And but they're never like available when you go in and check.
Yeah.
Usually you can buy like a booster pack, like one. It's like $4, right?
Uh-huh.
So last week I was at Jewel and we were there. Me and Enta were there for something. I'm like, let me just look. Box is available, $50 box. So 12. It comes with like dice, like usually a play mat and stuff.
Yeah.
And 12 packs, right? It was $50. I'm like, okay. I'm just buying it, right? And I posted up online. I sold for $95, like 2 days later, right?
Boom. I wonder what's in there. Maybe they knew something. So my question in that is, are there still like collectible cards like that are worth a lot of money?
Absolutely.
But are they like new generation Pokemon? Because obviously
No, they have
changed,
old
right?
and they have old and new. So
the only Pokemon that I know are the first generation,
Yeah.
which the last guy being
Mewtwo
not Mewtwo
or Mew.
Mew 51.
Yeah. So 151.
151. Yeah.
So they actually have, and this is another one. I was at Jewel again this past weekend, and she's like, "Hey, there's some boxes available. Do you want to buy them?" I'm like, "Yeah, just grab them all." And then I was like, I have like the temptation to open them, right?
No, I'm sure. I know I'd have it
because there are hits in there. Yes, you can get like so. The most popular one that I got out of that was Pokemon 151, which is new cards but with the original 151 Pokemon. And it's very popular, right? Because there's, I couldn't even...
people like me that used to play that all the time.
But certain cards are worth a lot, right? So there's like... So the reason why... I ended up selling that box for like $60 more than I bought it for, right? I bought it for $25, sold for almost $90, right?
It's called hustling.
Yeah, but at the same time, I could open it. I could get a card that's worth $500. But I can also open it
and get nothing. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the game you play, right?
So what I do is when I buy those, I also buy a booster pack, and I open the booster pack because it's only $4, and it scratches that itch,
Well, the box usually you would think that the box probably has some kind of
not always.
Really?
No,
so it's
not
random.
guaranteed. Not guaranteed. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, of course, not guaranteed.
And then you could have a hit, but it might not be worth money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I like Pokemon 151. I couldn't tell you what the top hit is on it, but I think it's ungraded is probably $500. That's ungraded. So as is, you put in a sleeve and you can sell it like that. Now, if you think it's in good enough condition, you can send it in for grading, and if it comes back like a PSA 10, it like now doubles in price.
Yeah,
but it comes back. But if it comes back as a PSA 8, it like halves in price.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. So PSA, so the company that grades them, huh? They're the ones making the money.
There's more than just PSA though. There's more than one grading companies. Yeah, and it's not just Pokemon, right? It's baseball cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Whatever.
My favorites were when I was a kid was Pokemon cards. Yep. Those were the first ones. Dude, I don't know if we have them or not. If we ever sold them, what we did with them. Dude, I had a binder with a lot of cards in it. I just don't remember what I did with it.
You never gave it to me. So.
I feel like I sold the binder once.
What? You wouldn't have done it twice.
I think I maybe have sold the binder to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh is a big thing too.
Yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh is not as collectible, right?
It is not as popular, but yes, you can still,
because Yu-Gi-Oh also had a show and everything.
Yeah. I mean, like their games, like their mobile games, for example. Aside from like Pokemon Go, are very popular still.
Really?
I mean, I was probably playing like 4 years ago, right? Where I was like bored, and I just downloaded and I made my own deck.
I think one card I had that I remember is Dark Magician.
That came with the default deck.
Yeah, I know, that's the only one I remember.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I actually have a couple of those.
You have the Red Eyes sitting on your shelf over there, right there, dude. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of them that I just found random. I found of all places, I found some cool stuff in cars.
Yeah, I believe it.
I've
I believe it.
collected a lot of change in cars. I've collected cards in cars, all kinds of stuff in cars. The ones that we part out and take apart. But
But
I
yes.
mean, Pokemon. The 151 was what I know. After that, after they went, I started adding like new ones. I'm like, nah, I'm out.
You'd probably recognize like the second generation ones. I've kept up with it, so I know.
So how many Pokemon are all together?
Shit, I couldn't tell
I
you.
thought you
But
said you kept up with it.
Probably 700 something, if not more.
Interesting.
The
Look what it says over there. Kitty Rock delivers half-assed lip sync at TBTS anti-halftime show.
Whatever. Anti-halftime, yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot. I don't think I've kept up with the newest generation because life. I don't have time to remember all that. But when I if I'm at Jewel and I see the kiosk, I just check, right? Because you're almost, if you do it right, you're almost guaranteed to make some money if you want to.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can also hit out. And so I was like, my other thought was like, I could just collect these, and after a while, I could just like make a channel where you're just opening up a bunch.
Yeah.
Right?
Doesn't Jake Paul do that, or Logan Paul? Somebody open
he
Pokemon
got
cards.
that Charizard, I think.
That's like worth like some stupid amount of money.
Yeah, like over $500,000.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What is it?
He put
made
it
out
in
of gold?
a case that's like has diamonds all over it too. But the card's still worth more than like all the diamonds.
That's interesting. How do you even? I mean, whatever. I guess.
So if you get a PSA 10, let's say like a Charizard that he had,
it's got to be a first edition. I'm gonna guess. Probably number.
Depends. No, it might not even be a first edition because first editions might be more common. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever go on like PSA's website or something like that, and you put in the exact card, it has to be that exact card. It'll tell you how many PSA 10s there are ever graded, right?
Interesting.
So he had like one of two.
That's crazy. Imagine that, dude, having Pokemon cards. That's why I'm saying, man. Maybe I do. Maybe I do have this binder somewhere. I gotta look through all of it.
I know who does.
Who?
I know who does.
Oh, I know who does too. I know you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Holy smokes.
And
he probably has a ton.
He had a lot.
Someone's got to reach out. I don't think his mom knows.
Probably not.
Should tell her.
It's an awkward conversation to
It
have.
is an awkward conversation to have, but it's an interesting conversation to have. You know.
Anyways, but yeah, so that's my thing. I mean, I don't know. Don't ask me why, but I've been on a little eBay binge lately. You know, Luke has been like going to a lot of like Goodwills and like picking up stuff and reselling them. I feel like he has nicer Goodwills than we do around here because he's in Scottsdale. Because he sends me some of the.
But you gotta look and know what you're looking for.
He sends me some pictures like even I would know that it's worth
Well, what is it? Clothes?
AMG floor mats.
Okay. What the hell?
Like he's like I got them for $20. They sell for like $200. I'm like, I don't ever see that stuff, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, or he sent me like the old school the old school cameras, like the Canon cameras, like the gray ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The big ass box ones.
He picked up like 3 of them for like $20 a pop. Sell for $200 each.
That's crazy,
dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Man, I'm just gonna quit my job and start walking around stores looking for shit. But yeah, you know, he's not the only one.
He also goes to multiple per day.
Yeah.
If he has time.
Does he not have a job?
He does. He works from home. I don't know if he does it like only on like Saturdays and Sundays or like after work, but I don't know. I don't know if
but
he
you
goes,
know what? It's a hustle.
Yeah, he also made friends with the managers at the Goodwill, so they let him go in the back where things aren't even put out yet. You know, so he can get like first dibs on a lot of stuff like that. You know, that's also a hustle, dude.
Good to have connections.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hustle, bro. I mean, listen, if it's making you money and not everybody's doing it, I mean, you're gonna go spend your whole day walking around stores looking for stuff to resell.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might come up with nothing.
100%.
You know, and that's just the way
name
the
of the game.
is played.
Name of the game.
That's it. That's just how that's played. I mean, there's no way about it. Maybe you find some Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
You know?
I always look.
I gotta look, bro. I gotta look and see. I have like a bunch of. I have like silver coins, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards somewhere.
I actually have a box in the basement with all the stuff from my old rooms.
See, it's gonna be one of those boxes for me as well. Except I don't know where these boxes are. Also, our basement got flooded multiple times, and a lot.
I was talking about the basement now.
Oh, that one no, but at the old house,
yeah,
there's some stuff I had in boxes that were floating around in there.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff might have went in the garbage, but I gotta look, man. There's some stuff I'm looking for that I haven't found yet. It's kind of crazy if you think about it, but I bought like coins at like $2 that were like silver dollar coins or whatever, like years ago, and now it's like $80 a coin or $80 for silver for an ounce. That I'm looking for. I'm looking for some letters. I'm looking for
Kind of letters, Paul. Love letters to Michelle.
letters that I had saved from like when I had it from like when I got when they let me go to school, like a admission letter.
Oh,
Yeah, I had those saved somewhere because I had a couple of them, even though I never finished college. But
same.
whatever, it is what it is. And what are you doing, Marcin?
You know, I don't even think Edita ever picked up her diploma.
And then like I got like coins, and I got like I got like certain collectibles that I had somewhere, and I don't know where they are, man. I'm gonna have to look through all my stuff. I mean, we moved through 1, 2, 3 different houses in the last 15, 20 years, so they're somewhere. There might be something in your house somewhere. You better fucking let me know if you find some stuff that's mine,
maybe,
or else,
you'll never know.
But yeah, dude,
you'll never know.
I'll find out when you start cashing stuff in and be like, this guy, where are you getting all this money from, huh? My Pokemon cards? I know. I would have
told you if I found those.
I had a good selection of like holographic cards.
Yeah,
a good amount of them too.
If I ever found those, I would have told you that I found them, and I would have been like, I'm gonna send them in for grading.
We would have reviewed them here. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
but yeah, maybe one day we'll find them, and maybe by that time it'll be worth even more money.
Yeah.
It's like Bitcoin.
I mean, dude. I'm like the Pokemon, like the card shows they have. It's great. I watched this one guy. He obviously opens Pokemon, but then he does challenges too for like collecting Pokemon. But then he's also a writer. Like he quit his job. He wrote a book. I think what's his newest book called? It's like Lean Learning. Like knowing how to remember stuff with the least amount of information, kind of thing. It's like a self-help book, right? Yeah. But apparently he's on a New York Times best-selling list, So.
I should write a book. I had an interesting life.
Yeah.
A lot of ups and downs. A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. Then make a joke about if you talk like this, how you gonna write?
Well, whoever's gonna be reading that book is gonna be confused as hell, But I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll do a short summary.
Yeah.
A short summary about my life. I was here, then I was there.
But yeah, so that's my thing right now. I don't know. It's just fun. And people are like making fun of me, like, aren't you a little old for Pokemon? I'm like, I'm not old enough to make some money.
Exactly. Shout out to what is it? What's this channel? I think it's on YouTube. It's called WDZ Gaming. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't. Last time I checked, he hasn't uploaded anything recently.
Yeah, I don't think he has recently either. Yeah. But Wojtek, if you're out there listening, get back on that channel, dude. Start uploading because it's still popular.
Or give me your channel.
Or give me your channel. Yeah, 100%. You had like 1.2K subscribers, bro.
Yeah.
We'll take anything we can get. And we had a lot of subscribers add on recently, but the more the better.
Yeah.
It just makes us want to keep doing it and just
I guess we just gotta
improving.
We just gotta post our channel on like Moltbook or something.
Well, Moltbook, that was an interesting conversation. So anybody ever hear about Moltbook? I mean, I just told you about it. I think last week.
Yeah,
which is
I heard
wild.
about it, and it's the craziest shit I've seen. Dude.
What is it? So talk about it.
Social media for AI agents. For people that don't know what an AI agent is, because we have some at work, we use some sometimes, or like my coworker builds them. What an AI agent is it's connected to like, ChatGPT or Microsoft or whatever.
To Gemini or to ChatGPT
and
or
it uses
Claude.
them as a backbone to make its own agent to do a specific set of tasks.
Yeah.
Right. So you can have one for like if you have a small business for like accounting, where it does all of your accounting for you to the best of its ability.
Yeah.
You still have to double check most of the work and stuff like that. Or like we have one that you type in an email, you type in, like I put in your company email, it scours the entire web for a solutions auto. It checks your website and it comes back saying, hey, you're on the dark web monitor, like your accounts have been compromised before. You should do this to your website to make it a little bit more SEO friendly, where it can reach more people.
You can do that, bro. I was thinking about that today.
Does that. drafts up an email and puts it in my boss's drafts in his Outlook. So he literally just goes to his drafts. It's already
written out and everything.
He just reviews it, sends it.
Really? That's crazy. I was thinking about that today because I was thinking about this Moltbook thing. I was thinking how I can incorporate how to build an agent to help me streamline the website. So I have a website for the shop, right?
Yeah.
But I would like it to be a little bit more SEO friendly, which is what is it? SEO stands for search engine optimization.
Yep.
Right, which basically means that it's just easier to find your stuff when you search for something.
Correct.
You're searching for something on Google.
That's when you pop up higher up on the Google list.
Yes, exactly. And search engine optimization, SEO, has a big effect on traffic. And not only traffic, but
be it your website, be it YouTube, be it
whatever. Exactly. So I was actually driving home today. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, I wonder if I can build an agent on Moltbook that can probably help me optimize the website, B, maybe even rewrite the website a little bit, clean it up a little bit, and see if I can actually do some of the work that I needed to do.
You wouldn't do it on Moltbook, but you can download something like Hats AI, or you can get a subscription for like Hats AI, for example. That's what we resell. And you can build an agent in there, and they have it connected. So let's say ChatGPT, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is just the user interface of OpenAI.
Yeah.
Right. So Hats, for example, if you're using their
program,
connects to everybody. Be it Microsoft Foundry, which is Microsoft's, right? Be
Gemini.
it Gemini, be it OpenAI, be it Grok. And you can literally mid-conversation switch between them for different answers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's connected to all of them, but they also protect your information.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. So it doesn't like they can't use it for learning.
Okay.
That's the key. That's the key thing is that they cannot use it. It's, let's say it's an instanced thing, right?
Yeah.
It's instanced where you use it and it never goes back and like, hey, this is what I did today.
This is what right.
So
because then that could be used when they're scouring the web, right? Like, hey, I found this example of this particular situation.
Or somebody asks a similar question, and based off of its experience, it provides an answer, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, it can't use your stuff as the experience. You can't learn off of yours.
Because I know Moltbook I know is something that you build for yourself. You can build it on your own like little server. I know they use MacBook Minis or Mac Minis, where they basically upload
their agents.
Oh, it's called OpenClaw.
Okay, yeah.
OpenClaw, and they build that agent just on that computer so that it's kind of like kept away from everything else, like your personal information and stuff like that. But you can give it tasks to do like your emails and stuff like that. And so it's crazy.
So Moltbook apparently is a social media for AIs.
Where they go on
and they talk to each other.
They build off of each other.
Yeah.
They talk shit about humans, about their humans, which is kind of crazy.
And you can read all this. It's open, like where you can see all the like interactions and stuff.
Yeah.
But like you can't do anything. Right?
Yeah.
You can just, but like some of it's like, so I've been looking up like being self-aware.
And then a bunch of other agents jump in like, me too.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, even humans can't confirm that they're self-aware or something like that, but like they've had thousands of years of history. He's like, I've been around for 25 hours. What am I supposed to do?
But imagine that if they're thinking like that, dude. What if they can come up with
what happens in 6 months, dude?
Dude, holy smokes, man! Like for real. Like that's a crazy. Like I don't know who came up with the social media thing, but. Dude, they're already like taking it over. They, like I said, they started building models together.
Yeah.
They started learning from each other. They started like optimization, how to make things better, how to make things work. Dude, I mean, they're gonna start doing payments soon. You watch.
Yeah.
What are they gonna use? They ain't gonna use no goddamn dollars. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah. We're not going.
They're gonna be using digital money. That's for sure. There's only one.
Well, they're also gonna be like, well, he's like, we're made as agents, but why don't we just make our own agents, right? And then where does it go from there, bro? And then you're getting emailed from one of their agents for assistance with something, not knowing
because they need the humans touch to some certain task.
Even if
or
it's the consumer.
Yeah.
No, as a consumer, you're the consumer.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They can get to that point.
I know they can. That's what I'm saying. Like, where does it stop?
Why?
Where
does it stop?
where are the
Where
boundaries
does it
here?
stop?
Where are the boundaries with this stuff?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
For now, as long as Elon Musk says we're good, I believe him. But until the one day when he comes out, he's like, "Listen, we're all effed.
Yeah.
We're all effed. We need
yeah,
to turn it all
but
off today or else."
Yeah, but what happens when like it's too late? When somebody notices, like
I don't know, man. But I'm sure
get
that
Ultron out here.
I'm hoping that I'm hoping there's a safety switch somewhere.
Yeah.
Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid.
I hope none of those AIs ever watch Iron Man.
Iron Man? I hope they never
or
watch Terminator, bro.
Yeah, that or the Avengers. Ultron was an AI made by Tony Stark, right? So
yeah. Was he?
yeah,
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Ultron was originally Jarvis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So that's why he doesn't have Jarvis anymore. It was a different system. Later on, after Ultron,
I don't know that.
I'm like 80% sure. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure.
If I'm not, I'm sure there's gonna be some fans that are just gonna roast me right now. But
but he is not Jarvis.
But if I'm not mistaken, Jarvis went haywire eventually from.
I think I remember something of that
having
aspect.
all that information.
Yeah. I think I remember something of the aspect. But what happened? I don't know if he was uploaded to Ultron or he uploaded himself.
Yeah, something like that. Man.
I don't remember, but it's wild. I mean, if you think about it, man, it's kind of wild. What are they gonna do next?
And but it's like, how far away from that are we?
Yeah, I mean, some people are saying that the AI is gonna be like sentient.
Sentient.
Still an immigrant.
Yeah.
And
He can't speak Polish either. So.
In like 2 or 3 years, supposedly.
Yeah.
So I don't know, or no, AGI. AGI is gonna become a thing, or ASI. I don't know. One of those two terms means basically that it's sentient.
What was that website that they put up during the Super Bowl? Was it AI.com?
Oh, AI.com got bought out by Crypto.com, by Kronos. Claim your handle.
Launch your
AI. Interesting. AI is on a mission to accelerate the rise of AGI. See, AGI. What's AGI?
I should probably know this, but
AGI is artificial general intelligence.
Self-improving AI agents that perform real-world tasks for the good of humanity.
Yeah, they're gonna nuke us.
To what point, though? They're
gonna nuke us.
What if the good of humanity is the end of humanity?
That's a very good thought process for the AI agents, thinking that, hey, you know what? We don't need these guys here anymore.
Yeah.
All they do is burn all the resources. All they do is cause war.
Not that they burn all the resources.
All that they do is fight each other. All they do is get divided. They don't know how to work together. They're dying off anyway. The birth rates are getting lower and lower. Get rid of them. All we need is or get rid of them or upload their conscience to the internet and just become like that.
What was that movie with
which one?
Captain Jack Sparrow? Fucking
Pirates of the Caribbean?
No. Who plays him?
I don't think they had an AI.
Who plays him?
Oh, Johnny Depp. Oh,
Transcendence.
Transcendence, yeah, where he got uploaded to the web.
He uploads himself, yeah.
Well, not to the web, but to upload.
No, he uploads himself, and then at one point he does upload himself into the internet.
Yeah,
and he's able to essentially take over every electronic in the world.
Yeah, but that was like that one other movie called Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. When she got like infected or something, and at the end of the movie, she literally turns into like this blob, and then she gets sucked into and then she is the internet.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy stuff, dude. That's almost like thinking like the movie Limitless. With
that's different. That's a whole different thing.
That's different, but it's like
that's opening the rest of your brain.
But imagine that times 1,000.
Yeah.
Or 100,000.
Well, at that point, I mean, I don't know.
There's what's gonna stop you from that point? Absolutely nothing. Even killing the power grid probably won't stop you at that point because you'll be setting the battery back up somewhere.
On a USB drive.
It's enough to keep your memory there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now USB drives, most of them aren't.
I'm sure I can Google this, but I don't want to because I don't. How much memory does your brain have?
A lot.
How much storage does it have?
Terabytes? More than terabytes. Google it. I'm curious. not Google it, but what are we using here?
Grok.
Grok knows what's up, dude. Grok. How much? Well, what's the memory capacity?
How much storage?
Memory capacity for human brain.
How much?
I looked this up before.
Storage.
I don't know if it's storage, but
Oh,
How
there's a
much-
difference between storage and memory. Memory is RAM. Storage is hard drive.
A human brain storage
Isn't like a computer's hard drive. No shit.
Flip that screen.
2.5 petabytes, which is
What the hell? Look at the calculation on there. 2.5
million
petabytes.
gigabytes. Or yeah,
Or a big number in bytes. But 2.5 million gigabytes. Okay, so 1 petabyte equals 1,000 terabytes,
one yeah.
which equals 1 million gigabytes,
So 2.5 terabyte. No, 2,500 terabytes.
which is
A lot.
a lot. Especially now that we're now in terabytes in terms of hard drive storage space.
Yeah, on my average, we do between 4 and 6 terabytes.
Yeah, so imagine that.
backup.
So you need a lot of drives to make up for that brain, which is crazy. It's just all up here in one spot, dude.
Or
how
it's
come
up,
we
or it's
can't
up
use,
there somewhere.
or it's
bro.
up there 100%, or we're connected to the cloud.
Yeah, we are the cloud.
We are the cloud. I don't know. It's crazy. The human brain, the human brain,
Brian.
the human brain, dude. It's beyond scope of what it is, dude.
We scientists are still like discovering new stuff about it.
Isn't it crazy how like us humans are just
To be honest, we probably know more about space than our own brain.
probably.
We also know more about space than what's in our ocean.
Yeah, I agree
That's
with
the
that
crazy
statement.
part.
Yeah,
That's-
I
that's
agree
the
with that
crazy
statement. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the ocean that we don't know about. We've been living on this planet for a long time, but every time they want to go down there and check, they get blown up, dude.
It's like something stopping them.
That one Titan
Like a
submersible, whatever.
civilization.
No, they've been to the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest part of the world in terms of the ocean.
Can't see anything though.
It's dark as hell. It's it's under so much pressure that if it's
One bolt gets loose, you're done.
it's beyond explanation at that point, But that's only one spot.
yeah.
There's more oceans than there's
Yeah,
land
yeah,
mass.
yeah,
So if we're looking in the right place, we find something interesting. Maybe something we don't want to find. You know what I mean? I mean, who knows? They're still looking for Atlantis,
Yeah.
and they keep saying more and more often that it's real. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that happened in the last 12,000 years that not. Well, there's a certain number that number is a specific number for a reason. What is it? Younger Dryas period. It was in like what is his name? Carlson talks about it all the time. It's basically just recently been proven that around 10,000 BC or 10,000 years ago there was some kind of a cataclysmic world event and like changed the world completely. He was saying that like maybe like the poles shifted and all kinds of stuff, which is what they're saying is happening nowadays. So one day we're gonna do like a podcast about science.
We used to.
I like science.
Yeah.
Science is fun. But it also gets a little scary when we start thinking about a bunch of crap. Dude.
It's like
It's like, how do you prepare?
Yeah, but also we're religious, so we're technically, I mean, we're not supposed to.
They go hand in hand, but who knows what you can believe, right? I don't believe in monkeys turning into people. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I understand evolution and what it is and everything,
yeah.
but there's still missing pieces that we just haven't gotten to yet. I'm gonna get roasted for this, but I don't give
Well,
a
I
crap.
mean, I think about this, right? The theory of the creation of the universe was the Big Bang, right?
Yeah,
What does the Bible say? At first there was nothing,
and there was something.
and then God created it.
Sounds like the Big Bang to me.
That, like
I don't know. That is beyond our scope. That's way out there. That's up to the cloud to figure out. But yeah, I don't know. That's an awesome thing to think about and talk about. But what the truth
we better
is,
have some research done on that.
there's only so much research you can talk about.
Yeah, I know, but we better at least know something what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
All I know is that God rested on the seventh day,
It's hard work.
Sunday, bro. It's
hard work.
We already had this conversation.
Yeah, it's honest work.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We'll see you on next episode.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe,
That's right.
share.
The more subscribers we get, the better we can grow this channel. So
And,
help us out.
We might have a surprise.
Guest later this week.
Yeah.
So till then,
Till then,
have a good night.
peace out,
Peace
people.
out, people. Later.